The Bible is replete with admonitions that God's people are to help those who are in financial misfortune, the poor. Both Old Testament Judaism and New Testament Christianity command such. The passages are so plentiful, I'm not even going to bother to reference it. It is known by all. And yet, how faithfully and extensively do Christians and churches practice this valuable and needy element of their religion? Let's take, for example, the current health care debate in this country. There are people who genuinely are in need here, though not as many as the figures bandied about by those who wish for government control of the industry. How many of our churches are providing, even if temporarily, the medical care coverage needed by those who find themselves in financial straits? I'm sure some are, but I don't hear much about it. Frankly, most churches don't have the money. Well, they do, but not after expenses. After we build our $1 million church buildings, pay our preacher, our youth minister, our involvement minister, our secretary, and add in a few other costs, most of which are not mentioned in the New Testament, there just isn't much left for benevolence, or world evangelism, which is even more important. We could meet in rented halls, have the men of the congregation do the preaching and teaching, get parents involved in working with young people, have our membership committed enough to do the work which their Savior assigned them to do, and how much money would we save? I guess church buildings are my biggest peeve. I've always wondered where those 5,000 new Christians met in the early days of the church. And how in the world did the apostles turn the world upside down without church buildings? Now, I'm not saying that church buildings are sinful, but it does smack of priorities. Our comfort and convenience are more important to us than truly doing the work God has given us to do, like helping the poor. They are still out there, they always will be, and one of the supreme manifestations of New Testament Christianity is to support them in their need. But we won't. So the government will. We let Barack Obama get the credit instead of Jesus Christ. Quite a commentary on our religion today. I fear there is more of the world in the church than vice versa.